Hey, VSauce, Micheal here. Tell me something. What happened to your rib cage? It's an interesting question. It seems like something that you should know. See, we're all familiar with our own bones and where they should be, yet I look at you, and all I see is a bunch of flesh folded over itself in its midsection. Could it be possible that your ribs were never real? It's interesting to ponder. What if we consider the meaning of the word real to be associated with rib cages? Welcome back to the Sixth Virgin Show, everybody. It's me, your host, Micheal from VSauce. Where was I before that abrupt ending that didn't have anything to do with anything? Got a hammer. Looks like a ham. It's labeled ham. Oh, these guys are great. Look at this guy. He starts clapping. He fucking murdered him. He's dead. He traumatized him. He was trying. He was like, yes, finally. I survived the robot encounter thanks to my hero, Spongborb. And then you just come along and murk him. What was I saying before the... Oh, it was about hell, awful company. This was compounded by the fact that pretty much everyone there were two types of people that kind of submit themselves to a high corporate job. You know, one of the things I had to wear like a collared shirt every day. I had to wear a uniform, but most people had to wear white collar button-up shirts and ties, and one of those places that has a bunch of arbitrary clingings to an old past civilization that no longer has any relevance, is desperately clinging to life in a world that no longer wants it. And the onset of COVID is proving entirely that the workspace is a dying area. And the efficiency of the office has been pulled more into question now than ever has been before. My guy Spongborb flying through the air for me. My dude. But yeah, it was one of those workspaces. So there are two types of people who submit themselves to that. There's a type of people who will drink the Kool-Aid and be like, all right, well, this is my life. I'm just going to submit to it. I'm going to quash any feeling of like remorse or caring about things other than my bottom line margin. I'm gonna quash my sense of empathy. I'm just gonna crush all that deep down, drown it in alcohol, and try to pretend I gain my meaning from making a sale. And that's how they deal with it. And then the other kind of people who say like, oh, this is the doomer part. There's boomers and doomers in the office workspace. There's the doomers that say, well, I guess this is just life now. The only thing to do is to roll over and die to my corporate overlords. And I was like, hey, fuck both of those. And luckily, you know, because Brovid happened. You know, my guy Brovid, the coof. You know, the dude. It's a little known disease that's been really popular in Kenya. That's spread from eating your own spit, like a bowl of your own spit, like with a spoon.
Oh, yeah, it's that sponge kid.
That is some classic mermaid man right there. Oh, he looks like a cheeseburger. Looks like you can just like squish him.
No, I think it has
It'd be cool if there was a visual aid, but Chad's dead.
Well, if massaging your feet will save Patrick,
So there's that.
Help! They're making me hit myself.
Massaging your feet isn't working. I think I better try.
I wish SpongeBob had a horrified look in his eye. Like he can massage the feet and his hands are just dissolved.
By clipping my toenails?
Here I come, Patrick!
Oh, here's the best button ever. You ready?
Here I come, Patrick!
Oh, it doesn't do it. The game said no. In the original, you could just play that line over and over again. Here I come, Patrick. It was real fun, and all the neighbors liked hearing me do it over and over again. It was I was a real popular kid on the block after I played the "Here I Come, Patrick" line.
Fun. I should do it again sometime.
This nibble just tried to zap me. There was no need to bring racism into this. Oh, he doesn't jump out of the box anymore. He used to go into the box and jump out. It was real cool. You missed it. The character did a spin. It was real cool. Adult Swim, why haven't you greenlit my guy Smiling Friends yet? You haven't seen Smiling Friends. Well, go watch that right now. Why am I your first exposure to Smiling Friends? If that's the case, I'm sorry. You have to leave. You have to go home right now and tell your mom what you did. Because she will be disappointed. Rightfully so. But at least you can absolve your immortal soul. Ah, there's the sock. Oh good, I got the achievement, Sock Getter. You need to get to Patrick to help him, but he's unreachable, so just give up, fucker. That's all it says. So the corporate life, not for your boy Brennan, and the fact that Brovid came along meant that my department of like renting out AV equipment for events, you know, that thing that used to happen in society, events, that went under. So I ended up working with pretty much every other department, doing this, that, and the other, everything except for my fucking job. Like, and I was like, this sure tastes like awful. Let's get the taste of awful out of my mouth, please. It tastes like mustard and cum. Let's get it out of here. What did I just say? Never mind. But the moment I was like, this ain't gonna work. It was one of the last, like, this is like when COVID was just starting to happen. Was I did this event, and I cater to a lot of like rich corporate kind of events like that. You know, our CEO fancied himself to be a fancy man, like to rub elbows with the rich people around him, like to think that he's like one with Amazon and other, you know, he really prided himself on the fact that he was in with the government of our town because we sponsored one of their events during Brovid. Like, I don't.
Oh yeah, I found this for you.
It was an ego-stroking kind of company. So pretty much everything we did was to a rich clientele. And the moment I was like, I gotta get the hell out of here, was, oh hey, we're playing as Pinkle. Pinko, the Nazi scum. It's not, wait, is Pinko's communist, right? I don't know, I'm too dumb for politics. I've come to this conclusion. I didn't used to be this dumb. I feel like I used to be smart, but I don't like how his mustache is the same color as his arms and his bow tie. Oh, his head came off. Good. Get out of here.
My back feels better.
My back feels better. I was working this Ritzy event. This was an event for like one of our reoccurring clients was like a joint replacement specialist group. So like you know, hip replacements and knee replacements and new technologies and that. And this was a seminar talking about new technologies and joint. Oh no, please. Okay, I was trying to throw it at the other guys.
Hey, you barnacle head! Watch where you're going!
Do you think his eyebrow hurts? It looks like his eyebrow hurts. It's just laying there on top of his eye.
Down here, you big pink lummox! Oh, hi there, Mr. Plankton. Are you going to...
By the way, if you hear like this noise, I'm drinking out of Wendy's because I have no self-control.
Tempting. Unfortunately, I found myself in the undesirable position of having to assist you. I was in an undesirable position yesterday, and now my neck hurts.
Sex.
Heed my words, my large future minion. Go into Jellyfish Cave. Follow the instructions on the signs that you see. At the end of the caves, you'll still be a big pink idiot, but you'll know enough to help defeat the robots and get me back into the chum bucket.
Well, then will you vaporize me?
I might spare your life so I can...
Homie got a vaporizing fetish. Homie into vor, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you.
You forgot one thing, Plankton. Patrick can't read! You fool! You've been duped by your own doof! So I'm working this new technology seminar. And it's basically a bunch of scientists, like, giving their reports, like they did a research project and these are their findings. A lot of it was pretty interesting. But the moment I was like, I gotta go, is when this one guy gets up there on the presentation, and I'm sitting there filming him. I'm the only one there, and I'm filming this guy. So there's no one to, like, share in the insanity of this moment. There's no, like, sane, non-rich Hierophant person that I can, like, exchange a look with to tell so that I can confirm that this is as fucking nutty as it absolutely is. But, like, he's putting on his, he came to me beforehand. He said, "Hey, I'm going to play a song. Can you play this song for me?" I was like, "Yeah, we'll put that in the slideshow." And I didn't really look at what song it was. Just put it in. And he played I think it's called "Jump" by Van Halen. Like, jump, 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 that one. I think it's Van Halen. He started playing that, and he like played like hip replacements. What prominent figures have hip replacements? Van Halen had hip replacements. This baseball player had hip replacements. It's fun to have hip replacements. Like he was having like a seminar for like it's like he was trying to like tell children at a middle school about his cool new fundraiser where you go and sell fruit to people. Like he had the same energy as a middle school fundraiser. And he's just standing there while "Jump" by Van Halen plays, and while "Jump" by Van Halen plays, he's standing there, and these pictures are just scrolling by of prominent figures that have nothing to do with the seminar. Doesn't really ever bring them up again. And every one of this, like 1,000 rich people are in this room watching this man stand there, listening to Van Halen and watching pictures of people with like hip surgeries go by, and like, this can't be impressive to these people. There's no way. They work with hip replacements every day. Why would they care if Eddie Van Halen has a hip replacement? Do you think, like, after the years of medical training they've had, the fact that, oh, Van Halen has a hip replacement? Well, that means it's all worth it. It's all worth it now that I know that my work has tangentially been related to Eddie Van Halen. Oh, he just got bombed. my guy Pootrick just got bombed by a boomer. Ow. You'll be a boomer, I'll be a coomer.